What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Riding Philly on an e-bike with me, your host, Mr. Work. What's up with y'all? Today is Tuesday, October the 28th, and the time is 5:31 a.m. Yeah, we up early this morning. Early at it. Good morning, Mr. Carl. You know, sometimes you gotta make up for lost time. Good morning, Mr. Robert. I'm outside with it this morning, you know. Trains rolling. Oh, hold up. Trains rolling. Right now we starting our ride off at A and Lehigh. Mr. Daniel. Who else was that? Mr. Donnie. Hello. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Hold on. Let me see. I gotta stop. Listen. Mitt. Everybody, I'm rolling, and it's gonna be hard for me to read what y'all saying. I'm just saying that if I don't end up speaking, that's because, and that's for those who don't know. We might as well. Anytime you hear you going at some point hear school, and that's one thing about going live. If you never went live or you don't want to go live, the thought never crossed your mind. Sometimes you're not going to be able to pay attention to the chat. You got to pay attention to the road. Even walking, you got to pay attention to what's going on. At any time, somebody could just walk up on me. I ain't paying what's going on around me no mind. If I get too into the chat, you feel me? It's real out here no matter what. Yeah, I slide through here a lot. And I really haven't been in nothing, but yeah, I be on point. That's why I don't be getting into nothing. I ain't gonna let nobody think they gonna bully me or nothing, but I back down, let a situation be back down quick. Makes sense. Ain't no need to let it go too far, but you ain't gonna do nothing to me. That's all I'm saying. I am not trying to get none started. Once you try to talk into that direction like it's going up, I'm trying to bring it down. Look, we ain't gotta go through all that, man. Let's just get this. Unless I feel like you think you treat me like I'm young boy or something, like you just gonna get out and no. But for the most part, I'm trying to make it home every single day. This Philadelphia, no matter where you go at. So, you feel me? Now, don't get me wrong. What you see in Kensington, you're not going to see everywhere. But somebody pulling a gun out and blowing your head off, that can happen anywhere in Philadelphia. The nicest places too. Period. That can happen anywhere in Philadelphia. So, how you see trash everywhere and people sleeping all over the place, you're gonna see one something there, something here. But you're not going to see it just piled up like block after block, somebody laying over, bent over, or trash just everywhere. That's not all around Philadelphia, everybody. For those who don't know. If you've never been to Philly, it's just like any other big city. I mean, who don't know that? From what Philadelphia is like, I can imagine every big city with they circumstances and what they go through. Drugs everywhere, not just in Philadelphia. We the seventh biggest city. What y'all think the ones before us doing? The ones that are bigger than Philadelphia. What y'all think they doing? What? They doing the same thing. Okay, who there? Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't, if I knew, I wouldn't direct nobody straight from, I don't know nothing about that. I try to stay out of that stuff, man. I try to not invite the police to me and all that. For nothing. Oh yeah, how you gonna get it? How you gonna get that cheesesteak, Mr. Carl? We on the Rocky Bridge. For those who didn't know. They had a fire out here at some point, huh? That's easy to tell. It is a little cold out here this morning too, y'all. What? It ain't freezing, but it's cold. Not even gonna act like it's not. It is cold. I wonder what's up with him. He look like he a tough guy. Man, looks like we got a tough guy. How you doing, sir? What's up? Yeah, that's the same guy from yesterday. He was down here. He had all that stuff. It looked like they cleaned this up back here too, y'all. This is clean. This whole block is clean right now. Wow. His stuff was down here. That's what made me notice it was clean. His stuff was like right here. I asked him, what you doing with all that? I forgot what he said. It was something stupid though, something smart. That's how I know he a tough guy. He like getting smart. Okay, who in the house? G5, hello. Doc, hello. Nasty, hello. NY, what NY? The New York OG from where? Not when I was in New York. That ain't nobody that I hollered at while I was out in New York. Well, if you gotta tell me where I was at in New York, if that's what you were saying. If you know, well, that don't mean you know, because I did play the video. Oh no. No, G5, this is Philadelphia. No, this is Philly though. Okay, G5. No, well, I was telling him. Did you tell him? Or that person? That's why I said that. Whoever asked, I was telling. Okay, X, I see you. I remember now. Yeah. So, listen. Hold on, let me see. Oh, all right, I see you told them G5. That's what I'm saying. I don't see, while I'm rolling, I can't see the chat all the time. That's what I had just explained. But yeah, definitely, if you, listen, it's this old head or a guy, right, he in the chat, and everywhere I go, he just be telling, look, that's this, and that. That's, you catch that bus right there, take you right there and right there. And be like, he be doing this thing. I be loving that. What? This, nobody under here. No people at all. I smell fire though. But yeah, that block back there just clean. Oh yeah, it is on the other side. I felt like I said it is on the other side. I got low. It remind me of my wife. Every time she talk about somebody, they could be on the other side of the planet. She just start talking low. Hey, yo. Start talking low. Like, these people, world, you not that far, but yeah, they is like all the way out the house and 10 blocks away. Why you start talking low? And then I got a friend that don't care. He just be talking about somebody right there, and I gotta be telling him to chill. He wanna act like he don't care if they hit. Yeah, super drunk. This really ain't that bad. This coming off looking like a movie right now, y'all. This whole scene. What's up, Poppy? All right. They really just standing around. Like, this is crazy. How you just standing around? You just standing around. Like really literally doing nothing. You just standing around. Right. You right here in the middle of the street, not in the middle, but you over there in the middle of the street. Sheesh. That new stuff been different. It been different, y'all. This is way past crack. This is past crack. I'm telling you. This stuff they doing to this. You make somebody think they feel that good. Yeah, this is one of them dangerous nights. The police ain't out here. They all the way down the street somewhere. Sheesh. Yeah, this is a whole movie scene, y'all. Feel like you in a movie right now, looking at something on TV. Like, for real, that's me riding through here. I can't think of what movie, but man, that was crazy. Yeah, it is Philly. I mean, unless you're saying that. Yeah, you're not gonna see that too many places in South Philly. You really trying to stay warm if you got a crate on fire. Gold out here. All right, how you, bro? You know I'm cool. And I came out half prepared. Definitely wasn't expecting it to be this cool. Look, they got a crate on fire down here. Crate on fire. Oh, no, it ain't. Is it? No, it ain't no crate. They got a little smart fire. A little halfway smart fire. Pop, y'all got tea? Hot tea? How much? $1.50? Pop. Cup. Small cup. Thanks, Pop. Excuse me. Bruh. Excuse me. Where the tea bags at?
It's inside the car.
Oh, all right. Is one of them tea?
The tea bag in your cup?
No.
You gotta put it.
No, I might as well just get coffee. Huh. Any cream around here?
Yeah.
Oh, there. Is that it up here? Yeah, let me get that. Thanks. Thanks. Yup, right on time. Yes, we out. And Choke, no joke, my man too though. I mess with him. I mess with him. Bro doing this thing. They got two fires on one strip. Huh? I can see why he say that. His beard not as thick as mine. Not that my beard that thick, but long as mine. I think he keep his a little lower. I know they ain't think they had no train like that in Indonesia for real. Yeah, I thought he was just biting off my beard and all that. Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind nobody bidding on me. It's cool. I've been bidded on. Been in prison 11 and a half years. You thinking nobody ain't never been bust on in my life? And before that, I've been bust on plenty of times. I don't care about that stuff. Everybody gonna look at you and have an opinion on you. Everybody gonna have a different opinion. Some got the same, but it's gonna be a lot of different opinions about what you look like, who you are, how you sound, all that. Who they remind you of, what comedian, what movie star, basketball player, all that. You know who you look like? Everybody get that. Sometimes it be somebody you don't even want. When they say that name, you waiting for them to say somebody famous. You know who you look like? You hoping there's somebody famous that everybody love. They said you look like the crackhead boy on the movie, now you want to fight. You super mad. You swore it was going to be Michael Jordan. Or Jay-Z or somebody. Huh? No. What? No, I don't smoke cigarettes. I'm waiting for somebody to try to take it. Talking about I got that $1,000 bike and I don't got no loosens. I'm waiting for somebody to try to take the bike, my man. I'm not waiting for them, I'm just kidding. Think I'm really waiting for somebody to try to take it? I hope you wasn't for real when you said why. You had to be talking to somebody in the chat that I didn't see what they said. Yeah. You was talking to somebody else. You wasn't asking me why. I know you know I was playing. We about to get moving. I don't even do coffee like that for real, and this coffee doing it right now, y'all. For real. I just got the coffee just to go in the store and walk around and do what I did. This coffee, sheesh. I wonder why people love coffee. I done saw, listen, y'all can't imagine this. I done saw people get their heads bust off open about coffee in prison. Don't play about no coffee in prison. That's one thing you don't do. I'm telling you. You have been warned. Don't go there thinking it's just some regular stuff like in the street. Nah, it's a little bit deeper than that in prison, my man. Your head liable to come right off playing with somebody's coffee. Yeah, a whole lot of stuff that ain't nothing out here. When you get to prison, people be fighting over it. Yeah, somebody done got punched in the face about a bar of soap. Not out here. You ain't never heard nobody was fighting about soap in the streets. Go to prison. Grown men fighting over soups. Huh? Ain't nobody fighting over no oodles and noodles. A pack of oodles and noodles. Yup. They was fighting over a pack of oodles and noodles. Got this stuff. I'm telling you, they turn different in prison about the littlest things, man. The littlest things. You'll be like, what? They was fighting over that? Yeah. I'm bag of chips, man. Don't get nothing from the when I was upstate, right? They had like different commissaries. And certain ones just came out every couple months or something like that. They had one that was there that regular stuff, that's nothing. You see that on a regular. But them special holiday packages, don't touch nothing out of this package. It's only it's a piece of candy, but you might die about one of these Werther's originals. I'm telling you. You think I'm just saying it just to say it. No, you might die really literally over a Werther's original, one little single piece of candy. Yup. He stabbed him over the piece of candy? Wow. They in the hole for stealing what out the kitchen? Sandwiches. Yeah, they was the ones with the double cheeseburger with the cheese and the mushrooms and the bacon. Yeah, he in the hole for that. How many he had? 1. Hey, how many months? 6. Hey. Seen it. Been there. Been there. Lockdowns, all kinds. Yo, prison. If you got a sense of humor, it's gonna be easy where I was at. All the places I was at. It's just a whole bit. There's a whole bit. Like man. They got some bad prisons. I have not been to a bad prison. Nothing that you'll be worried for your life at. And maybe it's me. I always say I'm not a tough guy, but I have not been to a prison that I felt like, oh my God, they gonna get me. They always show them on TV though. Yeah, that was you, bus driver. You was running the light. Not saying I want to go to nothing like that. Like, I hope I never go back. Wasn't no rapes, none of that. It was, you could have it. That's what it was. Wasn't no brutal. It was, go ahead and take it. It's yours. It was that. The places I was at, I ain't see nobody fighting for their life about none of they self. I didn't. Nowhere I was at did I see it. But I saw people come in tough, and within a couple months, they switched it up. I saw that. They wasn't tough no more. Like the whole tough joint was gone, and now this bent arm, how you doing, and all that. Oh, you didn't come in here like that. Like your whole joint was, yeah, what's up? And then it went to, how you doing? Huh? Come on, man. Come on. You look like you came into jail to run the joint. Like, that's the type of gangster you had on you when you got here. Now you trying to be ran up in the joint? Oh, no. This is crazy. I'm talking about, I saw it so many times, man. Saw guys coming there on some Super Joe stuff. Everybody, they man in everybody face. Next thing you know, his whole head will hang it off somewhere. Saw it. Be you, stop de-eating and being in everybody's face, and you cool. If you got to stay to yourself, stay to yourself. I just so happen to have known people everywhere I went. And we just, well, yeah, that's my man, and we start walking. But as far as me looking for somebody to be with, because I need to be around people, I'm cool. I always spoke to myself all the time. Always talk to myself. You hear me? Always did. Like, I'm cool with just thinking, like deep thinking to myself. Sometimes I might let people answer for me. Like, I might be talking to somebody that ain't even there, like low in my head though. Might be talking to a cousin, a friend or something. They might be, I could just be imagining what they would say in a situation like I'm breaking down to them. That's all. Whole thing going on in my head. I'm cool with that. Yeah, I'm cool with that. That's how I stay sane. Yeah, I'm in a hole somewhere doing that the whole time, telling somebody my experience in my head. I'm breaking it down to them. Yo, this what happened, y'all. Yeah, and then I was in a hole. I ain't even get a chance to do nothing before. As soon as I went to Graterford, we went to the hole because the jail was overcrowded. So we just in a hole for a whole month just for nothing. Like, and we just keep trying to get out, and they ain't even giving us nothing. They treating us like we in a hole. We only get out a certain amount of time a day. We just locked in. We don't get nothing extra, like we didn't do nothing. The jail was overcrowded. We just got here. Why y'all treating us like shut up? Dang. I ain't trying to hear none of that. You in a hole, treat it like you in a hole. No special privilege. No, but we just got here. Think we don't know that? You right. And you just gotta deal with it. I just dealt with it. That wasn't me doing all that crying. I'm just saying that's what was going on. Dealt with it. I did it. Had to stand on it and keep crying all day. Yup, this is mine. All right, let's go ahead and, all right, I gotta do what I gotta do. See y'all later. Love y'all. That's the streets. That's what I tell us. See y'all later. I'll see y'all. Next thing you know, you see people coming in that you was down and outside with, or just family and friends. Other people was already down, you end up bumping back into them. People you ain't seen in a while, all that. Even when I was in the jail with people I knew, if we wasn't outside hanging all the time in the streets, I always acknowledge you on what's up you, but sometimes I'm not just hanging around you just because. Not all the time, I'm not. Well, never. We gotta have to have some type of, all right, but let's go ahead and kick it. Everybody else will be walking together from the hood and I'll be somewhere by myself, doing my own thing. Reading personalities, because I'm never gonna just hang with anybody, y'all. I'm not. I don't care who you is. You ain't gonna be, I've been there. You ain't gonna be nobody that's a D-head and you got a gun or something with you and now you just gonna do something to anybody. I've been in that type of situation. I had a homie like that. R.I.P. my man. What? One year we went to do some stuff and 2 different times I was like, no, I ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. And he ended up doing them by himself. Both times he got shot. No exaggeration. Both times he got shot. One time he got shot and got a car that was mine taken. I ain't see the car. He got shot. I was looking for him. I was really mad about my car, but I know he got, hello. Good morning. I didn't know he got shot. When me and him got finished doing what we was doing that night, he asked to hold my car, let me hold my car. I go to bed. I'm looking for him in the morning. Where he at? Look, ask his people. Nobody know where he at. 2 days later, he in the hospital shot. Of course, I'm worried about my man, but I want my car. Where the car at? Yeah, that's the first thing I'm saying when I see you. Where the car at? I ain't trying to hear none of that. You look good. You alive. Where the car at, my man? Yeah, I didn't buy the car. Somebody gave the car to me because I put in a system. This was a crazy story how I got the car. How I got the car, this old head from the neighborhood had an accident with a young boy from the neighborhood. Young boy got out the car and ran. He gave me the car to put a system in it. Take that system out that car and put it in his car. I did it, he gave me the car. All right, yeah, okay, I didn't pay for it, but still, that's my car. Ain't trying to hear none of that. But I had to really act like I cared about him more than the car. Not saying I didn't, but I still wanted my car, period. I'm gonna get my car took. Oh, what's going on, man? Because we don't do all the fighting and going back and forth over here, man. Hello. I'm cool, thanks. She got 3 pair of socks for $1. Grand Rising E. Good morning, everybody. Absolutely worse than this. In this, that's right. Let's get it straight. Kensington is not as bad as Skid Row. You better believe it. Yeah, I ain't gonna let y'all put my city that low. Skid Row is worse than Kensington. Don't get it messed up. My homie right here. I don't see the police nowhere for real. See what I'm saying? That's my thing. Oh no, they up there. They look like they still got that block blocked off. Let me go see. They might still got Waymouth Street blocked off, y'all. That's crazy if they do. I know when I went past there like 2 days ago, they still had it blocked off. Yeah, I think it's still blocked off. Hold on, let's go this way. Yeah, that's still Waymont Street. They got blocked off. That's crazy. They've been here for days. It's the first time I saw them do this. This is the first time I saw them block a block off for as many days as they had Waymont Street blocked off. Yeah, they ain't. Now that's something different. That's different right there, y'all. They still got the block blocked off. Wow. You gotta have an address on that block. Now ain't nobody going on that block unless they got an address. The cop car gotta move and all that. That's crazy. No, this is Philadelphia. This is the block where they made the so-called big drug bust at in Kensington, Philadelphia. That's what we looking at right now. The block is still blocked off. I don't even see them have a block blocked off if somebody just got put down for that long. Yeah, they can move. They can move. They just gotta have an address. They probably gotta have ID and all that. I saw them do it down there on the block directly across the street from the train station. I saw them do it down there. But it was only for like a couple weeks. Well, not even a couple days, not a couple weeks. Because they don't care. That's why they mentality, they was never taught to care. That's why. Yeah, we in Philly. I just so happened to look up this way and realize that they still, and look at that camera right there, y'all. That camera is on both, on right here and on the other side. Same thing with every other block. Why would you, that's the dumb part about it. You talking about see something. That, you know how much stuff that camera been seeing. If they really been utilizing them cameras like that for as much as they said, they already knew where it was at. Why y'all not paying these cameras no mind? Come on, y'all don't see these cameras? A friend of mine got it. Come on, rat. Let's go ahead in the hole and stay there. A friend of mine got a scanner, right? A shooting happened in my neighborhood. He sent me the recording of it, right? When they said where they saw the shots from, I said, wow. And what house they went in? From 10th Street all the way to 11th Street. The camera is on 10th Street. They saw a whole block away and some change like it was nothing when he told them where the camera was at and what they saw and how close and who had what. So ever since then, I already knew. So them cameras saw so much is crazy, man. Crazy. They just keep on doing it. They keep thinking these cameras playing. Can you imagine all the cells in the middle of the street that camera saw? Come on, man. They knew everything for a very long time, y'all. They make sure they must be really making sure nobody going down. They probably got people that brought, they done locked up and questioned them down and all that. I guarantee you. 10 years? Man. They probably got enough money. They most likely, definitely the two bosses they spoke about, probably out on bail. If everybody out on bail, wow. That's crazy. That's big. Well, of course they got that money. guaranteed to have that money to get everybody out on bail. It's so, look, it's cameras everywhere, y'all. A camera on that block, and they do the same thing on that block, y'all. I can show y'all every single block where they doing it at, and a camera down there. They got cameras everywhere. And they just do it right in the open. They don't think nothing about they're about to go to jail. Damn, like, come on, man. Come on. Around here is a camera everywhere, literally. You ain't getting away with doing nothing on New Allegheny around here and it not seeing you. You're not. You can forget about it. Then they see what car you get in. Then the other cameras, right? They got cameras that's on the lights. I don't see them. They got stuff that's on the lights around here, right? That all that do is just read your license plate. Just to bing where you at. Yeah, just went down F in Allegheny. Now, once you get off these big blocks, you're a little better. But these big blocks like this, no, they got all the sophistication on these blocks. You can forget about it. Let's go back this way, man. We down here. We might as well just go ahead and roll around. Roll around.
How fast they gonna go?
28. Yeah, it ain't that fast. That's the same young boy that was in the store. And then when I was on the corner, I turned around and he was walking away from the corner. What, he jumped on the train and rode down the Allegheny? I mean, he is up there now. He definitely walking. Yeah, the police usually be parked somewhere around here. They not. They just up there. See, they had their foot on their neck full steam for a second, then the next day just let it all the way up. Like, y'all usually be parked somewhere around here. Where y'all at now? I don't got foot on neck, they let up. And they don't need me to tell them what to do. I'm just saying what they not doing. What it looked like if they wanted to, they would do. He was looking suspicious. Had to super keep my eyes on him. He got one hand in his pocket. I guess that's the front to try get me to bluff. I am not worried about you, my man. This the block right here. They had this block blocked off like that, but it was only for like a week, if that. I'm surprised somebody ain't say, I see you on the camera. almost every year, right? Between now and by the time it get warm again, there's always at least 2 fires in Kensington. Last year, 2 buildings burnt all the way down to the ground, right? All the way, no more, like, they're not there. They lots now. I will give it to them. They jumped straight on to cleaning it up, demolition and all that. They jumped straight on those 2 buildings. That was rare. They don't usually jump on buildings like that. They just sit there and just be a mess. But they jumped on them. Especially the church. They handled the church quick. Church was done like, they stayed on it the whole time. From the fire to demolition to putting a lot right there to putting a fence up. From the moment it was knocked down, they stayed on it. When that happened, from the time it happened, it wasn't a time that I rode past there and they wasn't doing work on it after that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show y'all both places where the fires was at. It seemed like the second one, they really, for some reason, like they was just on it. The first one I go past there, you'll see was just a whole, like a shell of a building that was on fire. For a couple days, then finally you saw the trucks come through and they was there for a while. Looked like they was taking their time. But it got handled. On the left side, right across the street is where the first one at. We're gonna get up on it though. Right there. What? They got on that thing. Yeah, they took care of that, jumped all the way on it and got it out the way. Seemed like the demolition truck was there the next day. Yeah, they handled it. Did they thing. We liable to see Amber around one of these corners. Remember, Clearfield, her strip. And this block is the first block right before Clearfield. Like around the roof and Clearfield section is Amber Strip. That's where she always at. We ain't looking for nothing. We just going that way. And the truth is, I never looked for Amber. I just so happened to, man, big ol' Amber. Look to the right, man, big ol' Amber. Look to the left, oh my God, Amber. Yeah, so that's crazy. They still got, the police still out there. They've been out there since they made that bus. They used to be up on this wall too. Like somewhere around here. This Clearfield right here. I wonder if we cool to go in this. Let's go in this lot. This where the other fire was at, right here. It was a building right here. This whole line. Up in here. This lot. This the back of it. I guess they was able to keep to say this back part. But this where the fire was at. This whole lot. Now see, this one got a see-through fence. You can see what's going on in there. That's why this one looked bad. That one probably could be overgrown and all that too. So all this was the fire over there. Now we gotta go all the way back where we came in at. This is the school parking lot. I think that's the school Cap said he went to. I'm almost sure it is. What's going on down here? There they go, they cleaning up already. Never knew nobody lived there. What's going on, bro? No, I'm talking to myself. I never knew nobody lived there, y'all. Look, they out here cleaning up already. Why they don't like picking up? Because they come clean up after them every day. They don't need to pick up after themselves. They go to cleaning crew right now. What time is it? 6:42. Yeah, 6:42. And another cleaning crew gonna come around after them. Cause I usually see them cleaning up when I come through. And they on the bottom. It makes sense for them to be on the bottom, they on the top, huh? Yeah, they down here. That's why I was at recording that day. I was on this block. Yeah, I was right here recording. They had a car right here, so you couldn't go past here. Morning. I'm gonna show y'all where I used to catch the first bus in the morning every day. This is where I used to get off the bus at, right here. I used to catch the first bus at like 5 something every morning. On Kensington to Somerset, basically. Take that up to Broad and Lehigh, and then jump on the regional rail to Doylestown. Huh? I need a piece of tissue myself. Look at my nose. wonder what she need a piece of tissue for. I'm about to, this is too funny. She need a piece of tissue. No, I'm talking to myself. She is not worried. She ain't worried about blowing her nose. I need to blow my nose. She talking about, yeah. You was not searching around looking for no tissue. I wonder if let me find some tissue and see what her next plan gonna be from there. This is too, oh, yep, I do got tissue. And this tissue I got is crazy. This tissue I got gonna cut something. What? You try to wipe something with this tissue. Watch what it do. Here you go.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I like those glasses.
Huh? Oh, the one fell. She really blowing her nose. We on Roof Street right now. We about to get to Kensington. Why they just fall behind her like that? They with her. All right, man. Oh, what's going on? That looked strange. We just got off of Kensington Avenue. Calm down. We going back that way. Chill. Trying to figure out her. She comedy. Yeah, she talking to herself too. I'm talking to y'all, but she talking to her. I was a laundromat on the corner at one time. I used to catch the bus right here. Excuse me. Every morning.
It'll be a buck in a minute, but I was saying.
Right here, every morning. First bus.
I'm going to stand in the store.
They done put the brightest light in the world right here.
got that shit fucking cold. The second bus. It's good as shit.
This is me. Getting on the bus. School. I really didn't see that many people this morning. Thought I just heard her saying, come and get it. I should take y'all on one of the best rides y'all gonna ever see out here. Yeah, anybody know what time the sun rise this morning? Yeah, y'all with me today. When I ride, I ride. Okay, skateboarding it. I would have loved one of them electric skateboards when I was a young boy. What? Back Bridge, aka the Rocky Bridge. You gotta see the train from here. We're gonna sit here for a couple seconds, watch the train go by, then we out. No, then again, we could go down there. It's gonna be better to see it from down there. We going that way anyway, so. See how much energy we got, because we about to be out. Oh, we look good on juice. Now don't worry about nothing, y'all. I'm pre-recording this with the Osmo Pocket, the Osmo Action. So if it don't look good on the video, live, y'all can rewatch it later. I'll probably add some music on it and all that. Matter of fact, I am gonna add music to it. Some parts just gonna be for the music. That's where we just came from. We just came from down there. Whatever kind of music. I can make a Halloween song. Give me a theme and I'll make sure that theme is in the Halloween song. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Thank you for that idea. I gotta start coming up with holiday themed songs. Write a couple, go back to back, writing a couple bars with AI. For anybody who write rhymes, who do any type of music writing, you could go back and forth with AI. You could write a couple bars, let AI write a couple bars. You could start it off, or you could let AI start it off. You can tell AI the theme and let AI start it off, then you follow up after AI. Crazy, ain't it? Even if you messed with it a little bit, now it's crazy right now, man. Crazy. AI done changed the game. You can make your own background music for a little video or movie you gonna do. Get AI the theme or the type of genre you want. You can mix some stuff together and say, I want this type of beat, AI, or Suno, plain and simple. You can let Suno go ahead and write the whole thing with the beat in the lyrics, or you could go ahead and get another AI program to write the lyrics. I started out with, and it suggested it to me, Meta, regular Facebook AI. Going back and forth, it said, write some bars with me. Or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it said. But it told me to do it. I think it said something like, how about I write 4 bars and we both write a song together? Huh? And that's what made me come up with Because I Can. I just start coming up with just a theme and tell it to make the theme, make the name of the song, whatever I name it, the theme through the whole song, and make sure it's in the hook, heavy. Huh? Come on, man. Crazy. We done went through Kensington, now we gonna go to the pier, Graffiti Pier. We riding over the Frankfurt Bridge right now. The sun on his way up. We gonna make it to the river at the right time. Like on time. Yeah, so we already rode through Kensington, so let's go somewhere else. Let's see something nice. Yeah, this bumping messing with the the orientation. Let's just do this. What is that? Oh no, that ain't nothing. Now the train wanna ride by. I was looking at this right here thinking, what's that? From back there, it could have looked like it could have been a little fox or something. Don't forget to hit that like, y'all. Get them likes up. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe. Sheesh. They must have been out here lately. Been out here lately dropping these rocks. Last time I've been through here was not this bumpy. Look where we just came from. Hello? What that's at? Oh, Maine. I love nature like that, Maine. Love it. Thanks, I appreciate that. Miss Cynthia. No, everybody else, only to everybody else who not trying to get rich. You gotta be trying. Some people not really trying. They see what everybody else doing, and they don't ever come up with their own way to try to get it. If you just in the house all day, not worrying about nothing, you ain't gonna get it. You got people that was in the house all day that say, hold up, let me try YouTube and be in the house all day. That's something. Some people be in the house all day doing nothing. Once again, some people was in the house doing nothing, started doing YouTube. still in the house. Really, to some people doing nothing, but to a lot of people, wow. They like what they see. Some people ain't trying, period. It is what it is. I see it all the time, man. Some people is not trying. Don't blame the rich because they tried and they got where they at. We ain't doing that. You gonna get mad at the rich because they did what they did to get where they at. Ain't hurt nobody or do nothing. They just used their brains and did what they did. Came up with a good way to make money. That's how I look at it. And I'm broke. Like, I don't got no money like that, but I know what it takes. I know what it takes to get that. They didn't just, a lot of them just didn't get handed that. A lot of them used their brains. And boom. Not boom overnight, boom over time. Patience. Experience from your failures. All that. That's what came with that. I ain't never gonna hate on nobody who got money from just trying their best to not be in the hood and broke. Everybody who did their thing and tried and made it out, even the ones that didn't. If you tried, I tip my hat to you too for trying. All that laid up and doing nothing, I don't get them nothing. Yeah, you can't get nothing from me. Now that I see you out there, nah, you ain't trying. I don't blame nobody else for you not trying and being messed up. That's how I ride. Blame nobody else for your circumstances. You see what they did to get where they at? How much did you try compared to what they tried? Not true, I'm just saying right now. Life, you hear me? That's what it is. Some people where they at because they ain't tried not to be where they at. Period. You ain't try to put foot. I saw it with my own eyes. You ain't try to do nothing with your life. Now you mad about food stamps. Somebody don't owe you nothing. Nobody don't owe you nothing. Everybody was supposed to try their best to be. That's why they preach school and all that. I get that. Even though everybody didn't have to go to school, it's like way different now. You really don't got, I say, please go get the basics. Don't be no dumb person that can't read, write, spell. Please give me the basics as far as whoever I'm dealing with. Just have that, please. I really got a problem with a dumb, don't know nothing person. And you the toughest person. You got the biggest mouth and all that. Don't come to me with no amount, you don't got no intelligence at all. Like, please. Yeah, that's just me, man. Don't get me started on that one. Because I've been around people like that my whole life. My entire life, I've been around people that didn't try to do nothing with themselves. Period. They just didn't try. And they messed up because of it in life. But they trying to blame somebody else. I see it. When you see it and keep it real, it hit different. If you see it and keep on acting like that ain't the fact of what you seeing, you trying to blame it on the government, race, all this whole other stuff. If that's what you seeing, then you ain't really trying to see what's real, man. You ain't being real with yourself. You just basically one of them. One of them complainers that blame everybody else except your own actions. You one of them. I can't stand them, y'all. Yeah, get away from me with all that. I don't care who you are. You can't complain and don't try to change your circumstances. Don't just complain. If you're gonna complain, try to make the change. That's what complaining is for, a change. If you do it and don't try to get no change, then you just doing it for nothing. You on the way. Good morning, everybody. No, you ain't supposed to pedal when you got throttle. All throttle, baby. I ain't doing no pedaling. Yeah, pedaling for somebody else, not me. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Thank y'all for being here. I don't know if y'all can see the sky right here. The clouds, like the sun just right there. The colors, the red, like real, I guess the yellows, the bird. It's just crazy. Clouds going like all the way over here. Just above the horizon. Wow. This is shot, y'all. Yeah, that look good over there. Can't lie, but this the shot. The bridge. That's Graffiti Pier right there. Right there. Yeah, this one of them cold mornings, y'all. I hear that. Absolutely, to each their own. Oh my God, the phone trying to die. Let me get it. Hold up. Come on. Let me get to this charger in time. Come on, charger. Don't play with me. Come on. Come on. Hold up, y'all. I don't know if we're gonna make it. I hope we can make it. Hope we can. Oh my God, I don't even got the charger. What a charge. Oh, hey, yes we do. Yes, we do. We got it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Move fast. Move fast. Come on. Did I catch it? I caught it, y'all. Just caught it. Sheesh. Man. Was that it? We was on 2%. Almost got us. Almost. We can still. Let's see which way we going. It's cold out here. It might act crazy. It done went all the way to 0, y'all. Let me see. Let me cut the. Cut that down a little bit. Bam. Let's see. I hope we caught it. It did that before, went all the way down to 0, and it just really caught it and start going back the other way. It's working. We getting that juice. Still on 0 though. Let's hope we could catch it. I hope so, Mr. Buck. Thanks. Hope we caught it. Let me see. Did we catch it? It's still on 0. The last time I caught it right on time, it reversed. You gotta have good stuff, y'all. Your power pack gotta be good, or your external charger and the cable too. Cause you can have a good external charger and the cable be trash and can't even take the pressure. It just don't be built to be more than 2 amps. Or 1 point something amps. That ain't charging no big phone like mine. Even though it's just a Galaxy Galaxy Ultra. Oh, it's going back in the opposite direction, y'all. We good. And it don't went once you see it go up, it went from 0 to 1. So now we good. All right, let's get over there. This is where we going now. Graffiti Pier. Yeah, we good now. We don't got to worry about dying. I mean, the power supply is only on 11%, but it should put us somewhere decent. 10 now. Yeah, it should put us somewhere decent. Let me see where we at. Still on 1, but it still went from 1 to 0, so we good. Yeah, I was here a couple days ago, like really doing some work, because I'm a videographer too, y'all. I've been doing that first. So I came down here, took some pictures, shot some video and all that. What y'all think about that trail though? That trail crazy. I love that trail, man. I never rode that trail with nobody. Never. Every time I go back there, I'm by myself. People don't even be knowing the fun I be having. Since I missed yesterday, I gotta go live a couple times today, y'all. Now we at Graffiti Pier. Look, they done changed everything again since the last time I was here. Well, not the last time, the time before that. All right,
How we doing, man?
okay. Yeah, I love it back here. For me, this the best place to go see this in the city. Art like this, the best place. Don't forget to hit that like away. I love this, y'all. Take the risk. I love that. A lot of it is people scribbling over some good stuff though, but I love it. Love coming here. Somebody was ready to make a fire. Wonder where they at. They gotta be out here. It's like they went to go get something else to put in the fire. And look, it's like they left it. Seems like every time I first roll up in here, there's a rat running somewhere. Well, I didn't see him this time. All this fell. It was a piece back here, fell. I mean, it's cold, but it ain't. There it go. I knew one of them had to eventually creep by. Talking about the mouse. I mean the rat, because there ain't no mouse. Yeah, you better believe it. I love sunshine. Don't forget to hit that like. Yeah, that's something beautiful, y'all. And the way the sky, all this. The way those clouds look, crazy. What? What am I gonna get out of jumping in the water? Please tell me. Jump in the water? For what? I don't want no views that bad. It ain't that many enough views unless they say if you jump in the water, you're gonna get $1 million. And that's guaranteed. There's nothing else, no need to get in the water, man. It gotta be a real $1 million. Like, don't just be saying it. I will jump in that water for $1 million. Anything else is just don't make no sense. You can't give me no $200-300 and say jump in what? Gotta be crazy. Not me. I ain't one of those do anything for money boys. Do anything for clout and nope, not me. No, cause you gonna get if you jump in the water right now, you gonna get a lot of views. So what? I'm not that guy. Care about no views. What's up, Angel baby? Yeah, you better believe, Sal. Salt water. Yeah, that water cold. That's what that water is. Maybe a couple thousand you could get me to jump in there on a good, real nice day. Yeah, a real nice day. You could probably give me a couple thousand and I'll jump up in there. I know how to swim. I don't care how deep I know how to tread water. It don't matter how deep it is. It don't matter how deep the water is. If you know how to tread water, you're good. I know how to do that for a very long time. So I'm cool. It could be the bottomless ocean. I could do it. No, ain't no alligators around here. That's something different. They can keep that. They can keep that money. Yeah, somewhere like in Florida. Like I wouldn't jump in a river like this in no Florida. Yeah, they can't give me nothing. They might get I got heads. Yeah, I'm cool on $1 million on that. I care about my life more. I give you $1 million, you jump in that water? What water? In Florida where? Tuh, must be crazy. Jumping in no rivers in no Florida. If y'all jump in the rivers in Florida, y'all crazy. I don't care who you are. Man, them alligators is not to be played with. That's an animal for real. Or a reptile, whatever you want to call it. That's a real animal right there. That's one of them animals that everything is about eating. Everything is about, let me see, what he made to do. Eat, sleep, have sex, and go to the bathroom. That's it. Thank you, kid. That's all alligators today. That's it. Eat, sleep, have sex to continue on the alligator species and go to the bathroom. That's it. Made for nothing else. What? Better believe it. Gonna have me in the water either. Not out there, but I love swimming though. But that's one of my problems with the ocean. You can't get in it. You got to be careful in the ocean. Now you talk about something to come swallow you whole. For the majority of my life, I never thought about why tuna, the only thing that come chopped up like this. Why you never see no other fish like this? I really feel like a big tuna can suck you in whole, any one of us, if it get the opportunity. I feel like a tuna can eat us whole. The same way you be seeing your little fish eat stuff in your little aquarium, I feel like a tuna can do that to one of us. We'll be lunch or a piece of something in the water to a tuna. You feel me? And it ain't even a violent fish. That ain't no shark. So you can't be playing around in no ocean, man. Yeah, you can't be playing in no ocean. Nope, you cannot. Yeah, they got regular fish that will eat you whole. You don't even know what happened. You in a whole tuna stomach. Huh? Imagine that. They gonna be like, he got ate by a tuna. He jumped, he fell, jumped, whatever, off the off one of them cruise ships. Got ate by a tuna. Get the fuck out of here. Imagine that. Imagine that story. I said uck, not the whole, not the without the F. No, we not in that type of area. Ain't no bears back here. Bear. Yeah, I don't play with those type of areas either. Yeah, I don't play around with that stuff. They ain't gonna have me nowhere where a bear could just jump out, a grizzly bear could just jump out on me. What? I'm not nowhere near anything like that. I love coming in this type, riding through this type stuff, but I'm not going like, no. That's one of my worst fears, getting ate by like a big animal. Or just hurt. That's why I don't like being near horses. Yeah, horses too strong. I don't got time to be playing with no hard-headed horse. You do what you want when you want. You're a horse, I get it. I am not trying to tell you what to do, big horse. Any animal that's that big, period. I get that, man. I ain't saying I don't like them, but I will all that's one of the things I will always be worried about. Now, even though they big babies, you know they could get you out of here, right? You know, anytime they feel like the day is the day that you're not telling me what to do, I know you probably, since you probably been around them, you know, been around horses a nice amount of your life, You know that. You know how strong they are at any given second. I'm not saying they will, but, and I'm definitely not going to debate with nobody with facts when I know and we know they just don't want to say that. I get it. Thanks, TV. Good morning. Hello, Miss Jane. Yeah, they hurt you too. But they, I don't know. See, I guess you talking about the one that's just as big as a horse, but strong. Cause I know it's the mule, the mixture of the horse and the donkey. Yeah, I'm definitely not a Good morning, Gerald. I'm definitely not a specialist. So the mule is the mixture of the horse and donkey. Sheesh. Thank you, Miss Jane. Wow. See what I'm saying? Some people would say something like that. I was saying something about how you're going to have different people having opinions about you, right? I appreciate that what you said, but some people going to say different. And I know this already. I know you're going to get a number of people not liking you just because you. And then you're going to get a lot of people liking you just because you. And the whole thing is, don't worry about which one's going to come. Just be you. That's it. More of the story is just be you. Period. Worry about who going to like you and who not going to like you in life. Live your life and be you. That's the best way. And that's one of the things I say that I never heard nobody say. Nothing makes us happier than just being able to be ourselves. No matter who you with, no matter who you're around. Nothing make you happier than being able to be yourself. You don't got to have a whole lot of money. You don't got to put on a show and act like you something that you not. You don't got to walk a certain type of way or put on certain clothes to be around certain people. You don't got to do none of that. And you could just be comfortable and I'm me. Yeah, this I came outside today. Where I'm from, soon as you come outside any type of way, the way you want, now they got something to say. And people don't like that. People don't like nobody that had nothing to say about the way they do what they do, especially when it's negative. You gotta just don't give a F is what I learned in life. Okay, that's how you feel. You don't even gotta acknowledge it, just to yourself. Okay. I'm not doing this for you, I'm doing this for me. I'm just saying. No, because you probably didn't know that. Like, you thought I was, like, I put these clothes on to impress you today. No, I didn't. Just put them on. At one time, everybody was on my mind when I got dressed. Well, I'm worrying about all them. I'm to put these clothes on, but I'm thinking who not and who is going to like what I'm putting on. Yeah, they going to like when I put these sneaks on today. I don't even care. I done learned to not even care no more, y'all. It's crazy to just thinking about you caring about that. How you're like, wow, I was dumb. Not really dumb, but you know. Wow, y'all. The last time I rode through here like what we just did, what I just did wasn't none of these over here. None of them. I've been doing this for a while now. We gotta go back here, y'all. Wasn't none of this here? They about to have, I remember when none of this was here. All this was just trees and grass. None of this was here. They didn't even think about doing construction on this when I first started coming through here. This was just a patch of land. Wow. Here we go, recording history again, y'all. This is the main reason why I record. This is the main reason why I record. I love history. I read stories about people who documented history. How am I, is that not the same thing? Well, am I not doing the same thing right now? Of the people that I read about that was basically doing what we doing with the equipment that we got, but they was mapping out the world. They was making maps and leaving it for the world to see. Yeah, this how this was in this area at this time. That's what this is over here. Maps. All them people who documented history. Every time we cut our camera on and do what I'm doing right now, that's what we doing, documenting history. A lot of people gonna have a piece of what's going on in Kensington when the years come that we're not here and they looking back on that time talking about Kensington. I got history. People don't think about that when they say, why are you recording them people at their worst? Don't document it. Why are you exploiting them? Don't say not. Don't leave it for the rest of the humanity, for the rest of society to see 20, 30 years from now. Don't do that. Okay, you right. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, they ain't never gonna think like me. Never. No, I promise you, nobody else that's recording for that. Nobody else recording to preserve history. Well, I ain't saying nobody, but none of the other guys that record in Kensington. Most of them, that's all they got. They don't even know they can have a couple channels and do different things. You just worrying about Kensington. I'm way past Kensington. I'm a content creator for real. Not just I'm an opportunist too, but not just an opportunist. I'm just saying, y'all, that's me. The guy that's talking to y'all, the guy that run this channel, everything I said is me. If y'all like being around that kind of stuff and seeing that, stick around, because we gonna record this world everywhere I go. Everywhere I go, this world gonna get recorded. We went up to 37, but we only got 9% left on the charger. Gerald, a lot of people say that, and just be yourself and talk and be you. What I learned with doing this, right? My talks basically be the same talk I have with a friend, man. Long as I know people on, and even if they not, I talk to this live or this camera the same way I would talk to a friend. No fronting, no frauding, none of that. They know who you are. I'm talking to the camera or the live just like that. As if somebody I know is standing right next to me. I'm not gonna put on no front or no show for none of them. I'm not here to impress or, see, when you get to a certain age or to a certain mindset, you realize life ain't about that, man. Like that's part of the life that brings us down. Trying to be and live for somebody else or other people. That brings us down. I realize that's one of the things I realize. When that's all you chasing in life is to impress somebody, you gonna live a messed up life. When you don't get what really matters in the world, or like just what matters. Like when the simple stuff is not what drives you in this world, man, you gonna live a messed up life. If you gotta have the big Benz to impress the women, and then when you get it, they still ain't really paying you no mind, you gonna live a messed up life. You gotta be happy without all that. You gotta just be happy because you, and you here. Some people lived a couple years. Some people didn't even make it. Some people got aborted. But you here. You made it in this world to live for a little while. Well, be cool, Miss Abby. You don't need nothing, I promise you. That's what I'm saying right now. That's exactly what I'm saying right now. You don't need no friends. It's nice to have friends though. Don't get me wrong. If you got the right friends, that's decent. That's like beautiful. But don't worry about having no friends. That's when it's gonna be messed up. Now you're gonna force a friend. And everybody that you be for don't be for you. Worry about no friends? Yeah, I don't go around looking for no friends. I need friends. No, you don't need friends. I promise you, you don't. I don't know what happened. I don't know if I missed that light 30 times or not. Yeah, they come and go, but we ain't worrying about if they come. They don't never gotta come. Is the story, the moral of the story. If they don't come, oh well. You ran that SEPTA bus, look. She just ran that. I got the light. Tuh. Ain't no light for her. No green was for her. I don't like telling on people, but if it was an accident, as long as we got that straightened out. Yeah, no, well, yeah, probably 4K on your side, but on my side, it's just 1080. Definitely got caught though, in clear sight. Yeah, definitely got caught in clear sight. Ain't no messing that one up. A pen? No, I don't have no pens on me. I got another phone. I feel like all my rides be nice rides. What's up, Snoop? Yeah, we just, listen. We was just over there where the block that they closed. We was just over there on Allegheny at the block that they did the big bus on, and they still got it blocked off, top and bottom. You can't go on the block without ID. Yeah, I live right here. Yeah, this is my address. This is the house I'm going to. That's crazy. Still don't slow no road though. It just still stop it on that block. That's it. That's it. All they doing right now is stopping it on that block. They got other blocks. They got other blocks in every direction from that block. Every direction. Who neighbor Doobie? I'm on Girard Avenue right now. The same block that the Philadelphia Zoo on. But we just on East Girard because we on the other side of Front Street. The zoo on like 35th and Girard. We on the West Girard. We on a 600 block of East Girard. I show my face all the time, but I don't want to show my face just to show my face. Yeah, I showed my face earlier. Yeah, I definitely don't like showing my face just to show my face. You probably gotta rewind. You'll see it. We're in Fishtown right now. We got out early today, y'all. That was a nice ride. Love when I could have nice little spins like that. We was out. We slid through Kensington. Like we was down there for not no 2-3 minutes either. We went in the store, brought something. Yeah, I'm okay. Hello, Miss Jennifer. How you doing, Bubba? Mr. Jimmy, hello. Jonas, hello. Keep digging. Saltwater, Mr. Buck, Snoop, Miss Cynthia, JJ. Something about, you see we are close to the ocean, the river. And something about fish that went bad here, something, I don't know. There's a story online somewhere. Candy. Trev, hello. Yes, prayers for Jamaica. Hope everybody's safe over there. That's one thing about them beautiful islands. They get when storm season come around, man, you better get up out of there. I don't play a hurricane, an island. Like it could really level the whole island. Put up the whole island underwater. Nope. That's one thing I don't like playing with either, man. I can't mess with storms on an island. Like, or too close to the shore. It get real in a hurricane. Real. Yeah, natural disasters are not to be played with. Yes, Mr. James, how you doing, sir? Yeah, this vertical, Mr. James, man. The views on the vertical went crazy. Mr. Mahid, hello. Good morning, thanks. This Frankfurt Avenue, Frankfurt and Girard. We're going straight up the Broad.
Make it comfortable, ain't it?
Yeah, they gonna always come around. We're in Philadelphia. Yup, Spencer, we just crossed, well, not just, but no, we didn't even cross Front Street yet. What I'm talking about? Okay, Riley. When I was a kid, there was a radio installation store up here that I used to bring radios to and sell all the time. Right here, one of these doors right here. I think it was this one. Yup. It was this. I used to bring radios to them, stolen radios that I used to just steal out of cars, $50 a pop. The main name brand was Pioneer, Alpine, and Kenwood. You get one of them, you're guaranteed you're 50. I used to be running it up. You hear me? You got Pioneer, Kenwood, Alpine. What? Out of all of them, Alpine was the top. You saw Pioneer the most. You saw a lot of Pioneer, but Kenwood was it. You hear me? You had some Kenwood stuff. You had some stuff. Especially all three of them. You got Pioneer, Kenwood, Alpine stereo in your equipment. You don't even hear none of them no more. You still hear Kenwood a little bit. You don't hear them too much no more though. If anybody know anything about that, I used to live that life. Like I was really outside, like really outside. Like I said, I used to take them, I used to sell them, put them in cars, all that. I did all of that. I used to put tinting windows and all that. Yeah, I did all that. I tinted windows and all. We go here all the time. This might be the earliest I ever been here though. Sheesh. Yeah, this the earliest I've ever been here. Oh yeah, Miss Kathy, or is it Cardi? Sorry about that. Mr. Kevin, hello. Yes, Fishtown. My man got. How you doing, sir? Yup. Wani Mac in the house. Hello. Gemini in the house. Hello. Yeah. No, Pioneer wasn't number one. It wasn't. That's what I'm saying. You saw Pioneer more. Pioneer was really the cheapest one. Not in quality. That's just what they was the cheapest one. Pioneer was Alpine was almost always the highest priced one. That's why you saw Pioneer so much, because it was the cheapest one. Really couldn't go wrong with none of them though. Yeah, Kenwood was all that, and Kenwood was the next one. Alpine was the highest priced one. That's why you rarely saw Alpine. But if you had some Kenwood system and EQ, all that speakers, well, you really didn't see Kenwood speakers. Let me take the Kenwood speakers back. You really didn't see them that much. They was all right, but they really wasn't. Now, if you had some Kenwood amps, what? You had some Kenwood amps, you had something. Yeah, you had something, you had some Kenwood amps. All right, if this how I'ma tell who all was in the systems or not. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then you really can't speak on it. If you don't know this. What was the most, that's why I'm saying, that's why you said that. But what speaker did you see the most? There was one speaker that you saw the most. 4 of them. You had 4 of them across the back. You could do that with a good EQ and speak. I mean, good amp. No. 4 of them. If y'all don't know this, y'all really wasn't on it. I'm talking about in the 90s. Yeah, Bose real good. That's a real good brand, but you didn't see that in cars. Not aftermarket. I'm talking about aftermarket car stereo systems in the 90s. Right. 4 Pioneers across the back window. with a nice amp and EQ, and any one of those radios will do. Most likely you're gonna have the Pioneer. Yeah, you got that. What? Force? Yeah, Kicker Boxes was decent. Yeah, Kicker Boxes was Kickers. Yeah, that was a good speaker brand. If you had some all bass, some good kickers, 4 6x9s and two, you could have 2 12s. What? Anybody remember these? 2 of these. 8s. Yeah, they was 8s. You got 2 of these 8s, 4 6x9s. Matter of fact, 4 and 4. What speaker is that? Anybody know that speaker? Subs. You can have 4 6x9s and either 2 of them. But if you got 4, you really doing it. Yeah, you got what? These speakers for subs with the 6x9s was one of the best combinations. The speakers I'm talking about. If you had that, you had a crazy combination, man. Let me see if anybody gonna know. No, not them. It was more like a low profile type of speaker. The original JBLs was that. This is way before JBL started coming on the scene. At least before I started seeing JBLs. All right, the bazookas. Polk was all that too, though. Bazookas, the original bazookas. Not no speaker that was shaped like it. The original plastic ones with the little port on top of the speaker. What? You had 4 of them? 2 was it. You could do it with 2. But if you had 4 bazookas, oh my God. You had all the bass you needed with 4 bazookas. Yeah, if anybody know, they know. You hear me? If you know, you know, like they say. What the oh my God, please. I don't even want to get started. They don't even have the component sets in the door with your 4 6x9s in the front. Give you all the highs with some horns. About 2 horns in the back on it with the 6x9s. Oh my God, and a good EQ. Oh, yeah, Power had some good speakers too. They had some good systems. Pyramid was like the low end stuff, the low. That sometimes you could get a good sound out they amps. Yeah, it been years since they got some stuff now, man. It been years since I've been living that life right there. But I really used to take them, put them in, all that. That was my thing. When it came to speakers and stereo car systems and all that, I was him, like really. And my man, like when we was young, right? My mom moved out the house to go take care of her mom, and left my man in the house by himself. I mean, he lived next door to his cousins. His dad always came through. But y'all know how we used to live in that house? Like all the stuff that went on and down in that house. It got to the point where one time we almost had like a store in his house. Man, this used to be the breakfast spot. I wonder if they still do breakfast. Yeah, it used to be crazy. We did what we want. You talking about the females? Oh my God. That was it's different for them now, but when I was a kid or young, you couldn't just bring no females in the house. Yeah, we about to go upstairs and do, like, you just walk in the house with a female, y'all going straight to y'all room to just, oh, where you going? Who that? It just wasn't happening in my house. But at my man's house where his mom wasn't there, we was doing so much. We was doing it all. What? Yeah, we had so much fun, man. So much fun. I was young. Still in high school. We really just started high school, matter of fact. That summer. It wasn't even high school. We ain't even get a chance to get to high school. That summer. Once we graduated out of junior high school, his mom moved out. Left him the house. You talking about fun. Just imagine being a kid and having a house where you could do anything you want. I used to take people here for, this is the methadone clinic down here. Before I was even recording, whole time I'm taking people to the methadone clinic. A couple of them, not just this one. This was like one of the main ones I was taking people to though. All riding all through Kensington. Yeah, that was the main place, just the main place I was taking people to. Sheesh. It's about time to get in the house. Talking about cold, man. Wow, 2 feet? Man, that's sad, man. Prayers to Jamaica. We riding under the regional rail right there. I was thinking about getting on the regional rail and just going the furthest I could go on it. Then getting off and riding my bike in that area. What y'all think about that? The furthest I could go on the regional rail on any line. And then just riding around in that area, wherever we end up at. This the projects right here. This was one of my old, I went to this school for summer school right here one time. Yeah, I went here for summer school, hated it. I hated going to summer school, man. That's one thing I couldn't stand. Everybody going swimming, I'm going to school. What? Couldn't stand it. Did anybody see the DeepView Media keychains? Yeah, I got DeepView Media keychains. And I'm gonna post them in chains to put around your neck. Hello, Sunday. That's the most of wind blew since we was out here just now. Yeah. I don't know if this them though. I know what they did by my junior high school and my high school. This the junior high school man my man went to, John Wanamaker. They brought the whole property. Sheesh. Yeah, it's real right now, y'all. When the wind blow, it's serious. Yup, this was my school right here, this whole building. It's cold out here, y'all. Yeah, it's about time I got my butt in the house. The house, you hear me? That's enough riding for this morning. I might go, matter of fact, I might go live inside. I've been wanting to go ahead and put the what you call it, the background. I wanted to play the bus, that Kensington bus, and just go ahead and go live while I'm kicking it with y'all, talk about it. That's what who hiring? Yup, Dunbar, right across the street. Who that? Okay, fat, you know what you talking about. No, who said that? Supreme, hello. How you doing, fat? Did I say, hold up, man, Spence? Yeah. Hold on, let me look at that. All right, Spencer, my bad. I said Supreme. My bad. Where I see Supreme at? I don't know what made me say. How you doing, Jason? My bad. I don't know what made. I must have just looked at it fast. Okay, Miss Byrne. Thank you for reminding me. I appreciate that. I sure will. Go straight in, put the bike on the charger. I want to do some pre-recording walking though. Like I might do like when I get on, I want to jump on a train and go somewhere, not just drive around, but walk around with the Osmo Pocket or even the Osmo Action on the gimbal. Don't forget to hit that like, y'all. Thank y'all for stopping in too. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, we getting out of here, y'all. It's cool. Matter of fact, let me do one more stop. One more stop, y'all. This is like one of my, matter of fact, this is my favorite place in Temple, where we about to go. Even though it don't got no water, and that's really my top spot. I love going places with water. It seems like they should have some type of water running up here. I call this the relaxing rooftop, for those who don't know. Yeah, we could top it off with the relaxing rooftop. Oh my God, come on. Okay. Top it off with the relaxing rooftop, y'all. Yeah, the relaxing rooftop. I'm the only one that called it that. I named it that. I named 3 places around here, and this one of them. We got the relaxing rooftop, the wet circle, and 5 Springs. This one of the best places in the summertime to come chill and relax, especially at night. The relaxing rooftop. Hello, hey C1. Hello, Mr. Jason. I hear that, Mr. Gerald. Trust me, I smoked enough of them up here. You hear me? Listen, at one time, everywhere, I done slowed down now. But almost everywhere we went on a ride, first of all, I started out every live with that. Then once we got to our destination or along the way, I'll pull over, chill, boom, somewhere nice all the time. Always somewhere relaxed, especially when we get to when one of our destinations about water. What? Stop. Light one, kick it like this. Like I sit on one of these, get off the bench, get off the bike, sit on one of these benches and go up. Yeah. Yeah, what? Listen, man, how long you been coming here, Mr. Gerald? I got some spots. You hear me? Some spots. I might go somewhere in the woods on you. I might go somewhere in the woods with a waterfall in the woods and just sit right there and kick it. Next to a stream with nothing but trees everywhere on both sides. After I go through a little trail with a bench next to the stream, and sitting over top of the waterfall, a little slight waterfall. Yeah, absolutely. Cosmic, thank you for stopping in. And that's what I do. I'm telling you, I've been doing that the majority of my life, man. Just rolling and just being by myself. Not that I be saying I'm getting away from everybody and I'm just gonna be by myself. No. Everybody in life got their own things to do. I'm gonna find some, not that I'm looking, I already said that. But I'm gonna find some people that's gonna love to do. Matter of fact, I found them. Y'all. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to teach everybody. You're going to find people that love to do what you like to do. And they going to kick it, stop and kick it with you. They going to see, damn, he like doing what I like to do. Man, that's all you do all day? I'm going to go ahead and kick it with you. You like the same stuff I like. But I can't really get there like that. I'm going to just go ahead and watch you go there. I'm going to go ahead and watch you do all the things I like to do that I really can't do because I'm sick. I don't have no legs. I'm just being real. I don't mean nothing by it, y'all, but it's real stuff. So I'm going to just watch you do it the same way, or because I can't afford to get on the other side of the world. Come on, man. What's going on around here? Somebody trying to kick me out? Ah, boy, I think somebody tried to kick me out. They got some a camera in here somewhere? No. Yeah, he like doing what I like to do. I'm gonna go ahead and watch him. All right, it look like I'm gonna have to go down the steps. Yeah, you're right, C1. You're right. Maybe somebody did try to stop me from going down. There's speakers all around us. I mean, elevators, cameras all around here. Enjoying themselves and being so mad at life. Yeah, that's crazy. I hear that. Yeah, people, that be the stuff, man. He too happy right now. Let me go ahead and try attempt take a shot at bringing him down. That ain't work. I'm trying everything I can to get me a nice female, but I'm so miserable that none of them like me. Yeah, that be the stuff they be doing. This man look like life is just like it ain't nothing right now. It is though. I try to make it look like it ain't though. Not that I like go out my way and nah. Doing what I'm doing makes it look like that. Bringing it on. Can't be no baby in there. That baby cold if it's a baby in there. That baby better be super wrapped up. Why do I hear whistles? I ain't playing no basketball or nothing. Yeah, that was a real nice ride we did, y'all. I love my rides. What? I had fun on that ride. Well, I always had fun on my ride. Yeah, I'm always having fun on my rides, y'all. Wham. Somebody wanted to see me. Say York in the house? Okay, York in the house. What's up with you? Cosmic, I'm gonna be as careful as I can. Good morning, Mr. Bill. In the flesh. I mean, don't get it messed up, C1. They can have anybody can get it. I know how it go, but I'm cool. This is my hood right here, and I could still get it in my hood. It's just less likely right here. No, not at all. I appreciate that though. Thanks. Hello, how you doing, Mr. Warren? I hope you coming at me in peace. I hope that's the case. I don't want no trouble. None at all. Yeah, but that's it, y'all. Thank everybody for stopping in. Hello, how you doing, Mr. Martin? I'm gonna pay for a plank on you. Oh man, I appreciate that. That sound good. Thank everybody for stopping in. I appreciate y'all. Absolutely, y'all positive over here. Peace to the next time.